name's Donna, and this is Tai Chi in the park. And it's a little bit wet today, and so our participation is low, but we have one guest today, and we're going to continue. Hope you enjoy it at home.
Made possible by
All right. So what we're going to do is just warm up our neck by doing some little neck rolls, and we all know about that. And we'll just start doing them to the right. Remember to take some deep breaths and blow them out. All right, and then to the right, now to the left. Looks like that's the same way I'm going. There we go. All right, now we're going to do our shoulders. Just do a roll back to breathe. Now we're going to take that and go forward. I was going forward and go back. And this is the exercise we call the Tai Chi stretch. And most of our Tai Chi is around this imaginary ball. So if you just hold that ball in front of you, and you're going to take your left hand and push it up, and take your right hand and push it down, and get a little stretch in your waist, your side. Now we're going to change hands, and the ball, your right hand up, and your left hand down. We're going to do that for about 10 times. 2, 3, 4. Very good. And back to ball. We always go back to ball. Now we're going to do some just take our arms and do real small little circles. Hold your tummy in. Okay, now do that in reverse. All right, and now just take your hands in your palms and just push it out. Give it a long stretch. All right. Again. 5 times. All right. Now we're going to just do a little hamstring and ankle stretch. Just step your heel out to your toe. Heel and toe. Heel and toe. And one more time on the left and to the right. And 10. Super. So in Tai Chi, everything is kind of from the ball. So we'll be moving ball to the right. So we'll do, there's 9 styles, or it's the Yang style, but there's 9 moves, and we'll just do the 9. And one of them is where we just balance on one foot for the count of 10. And if you like to do the tree pose or something in that includes your yoga, that's good. And anything you want to refine that we do like that to do your yoga is good. I mean, especially with the tree pose, I think that's good. And so the first step that we're going to do is we're going to start with the ball top, and we're going to step to the right with your heel. And this is called part the wild horse's mane. So your left hand is going to come back to a fist, and your left hand is going to come around our right and do a heart, real soft, and then back to ball. Now, and then we do it to the right, and then we do it to the left. So heel and heart and back. Now let's, you and I try that, and we're going to do it to the right. So we got the ball, and we're going to step to the right and part the horse's mane. And back to ball. And part it to the left. And back to ball. And the second move is the whip. Single whip. So we've got our ball. Our left hand's going to come up into the whip. And the right hand is we're going to step right with our heel and do a halt. And then we're going to back to ball. And this time we're going to single whip with our hand to the whip and step with your heel and a halt. And back to ball. All right. Then we're going to try it this way. Got the ball, and we're going to go to the right, single whip, and back to ball, and single whip to the left, and back to ball. Great. This one is called Wave Hands Like Clouds, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do. And in this one, we're going to go to the right, so our right hand's going to come down, and we're going to step right, and the right hand comes forward. And as you step in, the left one's going to come forward. So this is how we're going to do it. Step right, wave hand, and one more. So we do it 3 times going to the right. Now we're going to do it to the left. So now the right hand's going to come in. You're going to step left. And 3 times. Here we go. So let's try it. So we've got our ball. So this hand left is going to come down. We're going to take the right and step left, step, and one more. Now, as you progress, you can watch your hands, and I know that that's a part of this that really helps with your balance, but it can also stumble you up, so whatever works best. And back to your ball. This one is Lady Works at Shuttles. It's a pretty easy one. We're just going to step with our heel, and our right hand's going to come out, and our left. And then we're going to just step back to ball, and we're going to do the same thing to the left. Heel, left hand, right hand, and back to ball. So on this one is a little bit more difficult, but we put some pieces together, a couple. It's called Repulse Monkey. So we're going to, with your left hand, you're going to halt. You're going to step back on your toe, back with your right, and your right hand's going to come all the way around, and watch it if you can, and it's going to come back, your hands together, and step back to ball. We're going to do it on the right side, which is a halt, left, all the way around, and back to ball. Let's try that. So, left, step back with your right, and back to ball, right, and back to ball. Now this one is very simple. We're just going to step forward with the right foot and take our right hand and brush knee. And that's the name of this move, is brush knee. And same to the left, step forward and brush knee. And back to ball. And from ball, we're going to do our balance for 10, count to 10 on each foot. is our last move in yang, and we're going to step with our heel, hand, hand. It's going to come all the way around, and when we meet, we're going to pull both hands out, rock back on your heel, and let it go, and then back to ball. We're going to do the same thing to the left. Heel, both hands. Right on. So that's the 9 steps that we do. Very good. You bet. So we're going to take some deep breaths. One more. And we're going to just start with part the wild horse's mane. Good. Lady works at shuttles. They say the shuttle is the name escapes me here. Now we're going to repulse monkey, halt, step back on your right. Now we're going to brush knee to forward. To the count of 10. So that is, we're going to do one more step, and well, we probably do much more, but how's things going? Good. Pretty good. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. So, I'm glad I didn't miss this morning. It's very nice. Step in a little bit. Pulse monkey. one more set of 3, and we'll call this a very fine day. So, because you